Yeah, there are a ton of great guilds out there if you want to join them. And some people in chat are being very helpful about, which is great. I don't have a community. I have no desire to manage a community. My days of managing communities are over. We have a general community of gamers in our Discord, and obviously people who follow the streams and etc. But I don't manage communities anymore. I'm way too busy for that.
The harvest heart is
I've
destroyed!
got almost 30 years being a guild leader in various MMOs over the years, and I'm not doing it anymore. I'm over it. I've been a raid leader and a guild leader for close to 30 years, and I'm over it. My channel for the past couple of years has been pretty much exclusively focused on me playing things as a single player, and occasionally I'll dabble in group-based stuff with like, I know I've done some stuff with Transcend and Bubblelonia and Gray. We did a bunch of Dune Awakening stuff earlier this year. Um, did some Destiny 2 stuff together, some Arc Raiders stuff, but it's pretty rare for me to do something that's not solo. I'm really at this point of my life, I'm all about me, myself, and I, and my wife, and that is it. Um,
The
Working
harvest
on
heart has been
getting all my
destroyed.
retirement stuff
My
set up.
children are no longer
I ain't got
slaves to
time for other
Moloch
people's
Ball.
drama. And unfortunately, like, at the end of the day, well, I mean, communities are communities. If you're willing to put up with the intricacies and idiosyncrasies of people, then communities can be great. Uh, yes, I was very happy, Dribrom, when we did Dune Awakening. Um, I didn't. That wasn't my show, so I was able to just be there in the background. It was very nice for the first time in all these years to just be a cog in someone else's wheel, because it didn't matter when I showed up, it didn't matter when I didn't show up. I could log in, play the game. If there were people around, I could go do stuff, and if there wasn't, no big deal. Yeah, but my days of leading things or being expected to be like, yeah, I'm done with that. I'm very happy just to be my own thing now.
Most certainly. Thanks to your efforts, my children are free. They won't give you any more trouble. And, as I promised, my children will aid you when you need it most.
Another successful mission, but we're not finished yet.
I was like, where are the new things? And here's there. It's the hands. Shoes. Net. There we go. I enjoyed it for a long time, but yeah, not anymore. I'm very content where I am. Alright, what is the next quest? How come I don't have a quest leading me to the next point?
Thanks to you, the vampires are no longer controlled by Molag Bal. I hope we don't live to regret.
Oh, that is not true, Dribrom. I'm sorry, I have to disagree on that. Um, Managing people is always going to be difficult. And getting the right people to... Yeah, I mean... Maybe it depends on where you are in your career. So I did have a good run between Vanguard Saga of Heroes and EverQuest 2 into the Lord of the Rings Online it was about 7 years. We had a tight group of about 32 people, and we only lost 2 people in 7 years, and it was a very good group of people. Um, but outside of that 7 year run, the other 20 plus years of doing this, there's always drama. People always fail to show up. People always have reasons why they can't be there. People are people. It's humans, right? We all have responsibilities in our lives that take precedence over gaming's. And the prima donna thing and the egos, and I have found that to be the number one issue over 30 years of doing this. Like out of that 7 year run, which was a great run, that only represents about a third of my entire time playing MMOs. The other two-thirds have been entirely filled with drama, people being, you know, completely unreliable. And especially now that I do this for a living, like we even tried it. Some of you who've been paying attention, we tried this a couple years ago in real time. I stepped away from MMOs about 4 years ago and said I was done. I was convinced to come back when they made the announcement for the World Soul Saga for World of Warcraft. I went, you know what? I've never played World of Warcraft retail. This sounds like a lot of fun. I'm going to go play World of Warcraft retail, wanting to play it by myself. I had a bunch of people who went, oh, you're going to play World of Warcraft? We would love to do World of Warcraft. We should form a guild. And I said, I don't want to form a guild. And I had a bunch of people who said, hey, well, let's form a guild, and it doesn't have to be about you, and we'll help, and we'll build it, and we will help run it, and all this stuff, right? And by the way, I don't hold any ill will to anybody who said these things, because life happens. But here's exactly what happened. We started the guild. Over the first year of doing Dragonflight, everything was great. We were having a great time. But over the course of that year, people started to drop off like flies. One person had heart surgery, could no longer play, and could no longer manage. Another person had a new baby. They could no longer help, and they could no longer manage. Another person got sick. They couldn't help. They couldn't manage. Another person got busy with a day job. Couldn't help. Dropped off. Suddenly, after the course of a year, it was down to me and like one other people. And suddenly, I, by the default of being the person who was a streamer and content creator and always online, was suddenly expected to be the person managing everything when I was never supposed to be the person managing things in the first place. And what happened was the other 4 or 5 officers fell off because of life. Again, nothing against those people. Life happens. But because of life happening over the course of a year, I was suddenly left holding the bag as we were going into the War Within. And then we did manage to do the War Within. We did all the raids, we killed the Queen, and as soon as we killed the Queen, I literally handed the guild off to other people and said, I'm done. Here's the guild, here's the Discord, I'm out. Because the last like 8 months of World of Warcraft doing the War Within, I was the one who was managing everything. I was managing the Discord, all the moderation for the Discord. I was managing all the guild stuff. We had guild drama. We had people who were getting pissy about not being able to kill the queen coming into Discord and ranting about shit. And I'm having to moderate all this stuff. And I remember very distinctly at one point in Discord, I said, I am not getting paid enough to manage you fucking people. Like, this is not my job. My job is streaming. My job is content creation. My job is YouTube and Twitch and all my social medias. And here I am herding cats because none of you fucking people can like get along with each other, and you're all, and the reason that all happened was because life happened, and all of the guild offers who were supposed to be managing things were no longer there through no fault of their own, because life happened. Heart failure, kids getting born, sicknesses, those are real life things. I don't blame anybody. That's the reality of running a guild. It is not easy to run a guild. Even when everyone has good intentions, shit happens. And then when you're the one left holding the bag, it's like, I'm sorry, my job is not to manage a World of Warcraft guild. My job is to be a variety streamer and a content creator, and I was supposed to be able to be playing World of Warcraft in between all my other projects, and suddenly I'm being expected to lead and guide and manage all these people, and I don't want it. I don't want it. Um, so Yeah, and then the whole recruit people to replace the old people. Well, that's a job in and of itself because now I got to manage the recruitment and I got to manage the applicants and I got to watch people like a hawk when they're coming in the door. Are they going to be the right people? Are they going to make it through the application phase? Are they going to be able to be promoted? And then a lot of people, the moment you promote them to be an officer, they turn into assholes and dipshits and oh, now they got an ego. Um, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So when I handed everything off, whenever it was, when we finished the war within in World of Warcraft, I literally said, "Look, guys, I said before I was done with MMOs and I was done doing guilds, and I am, I was convinced to get pulled back into it, and it will never happen again. It will never happen again." Ever, never, 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 never. Everybody's like, Renfail, are you going to do a guild for Arc Raiders? Fuck no. Renfail, are you going to do a guild for Fallout 76? Fuck no. Renfail, are you going to do a guild for Elder Scrolls? Fuck no. Dune Awakening? Fuck no. No, I'm playing these games single player. Like, if someone else wants to form a guild and wants to invite me to join their guild, sure, why not? But I will not be in any position of leadership or officership because here's the thing. I get sponsorships, I get free keys given to me. I am working on building my career as a streamer. I'm almost at the 4-year mark. Um, I have things that are way more important than managing people. Like, as an example, I did not have Anno 117 on my schedule to play. Ubisoft reached out and said, "Hey, do you want to play this game? We'd like to work with you." And I said, "Fuck yeah, it's my first time working with Ubisoft. I will happily move things around to go work with Ubisoft and establish a working relationship with Ubisoft because it's a big AAA company." Who wouldn't want to do that? But if I was in a guild managing people and needing to be showing up to do a raid, to do these things, I can't do that. So, no, I don't want to be managing a guild or any. No, no. I've done it and I did it for a long time. I no longer have any desire to do it. Ever. I'm done. What is the next step of this quest? We unleashed. Suddenly, I don't have any quests related to Cold Harbor or the Hollow City or anything. And I don't know what the next step is. Maybe I'm supposed to travel back to my home and he's going to contact me again? Someone says head to the shrine north of you and it'll pop. Okay. Oh, that's right. Her vampires won't attack me anymore. There he is. There's the king. Okay, perfect.
Be gone, foul creature! We don't have time for your games!
Mortals are always so amusing. I offer information, aid for your quest, and you shun me.
You expect us to trust a creature of the plains? Ridiculous!
A mare as arrogant as a kin. How delightful. I do so love watching egotistical braggarts stumble. I may allow you to reconsider and accept my offer. Of course, I may not. I haven't decided yet.
You there! Find out where that creature is lurking. I want her watched.
Alright, there's the king. I'll be right back.
Ah, here comes the champion, just in time, as always.
Alright, let's talk to the king.
We have come so far, but we have leagues to go before this business is concluded. We must push forward. We must find a way through the walls of the fortified city that looms ahead of us.
Thanks, Napier, over on TikTok. Appreciate that. Alright. What's up, Luke? Good morning.
A Dremora army guards the walls of the citadel, but there are those among us who recognize the city, who knew it well before it was pulled from Nirn. We can use the guild halls inside to launch a surprise attack, find a way inside, and locate the Fighters Guild. Wards protect the hall, making it impossible for anyone to get in or out of the building. We know a secret tunnel that leads into the hall, but we'll be trapped inside until the wards are deactivated.
Is it safe? No, I have no desire to play where winds meet.
Time is not on our side, but I will indulge you. Ask your questions.
There's also another one like Sword of Justice or something, which uses a bunch of AI and stuff. I was like, no, I'm not interested in any of those games. How am I going to get over there, I wonder? I guess I can go up and around, maybe? Ha! No doubt, Lou. How do I work?
Ah, little mortal. While it might be entertaining to watch you bumble about the Citadel, I would much rather just see you get about your business. I'm sure that whatever you have planned will ultimately work in my favor.
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Right to the point? How distressful. Oh, very well. You seek a way into the Citadel, one that won't attract any undue notice. As it happens, I know just the thing. If you follow the east wall, you'll find a breach that leads inside. Never look a gift Daedroth in the maw, little mortal. I offer information, nothing more. The warded building you seek is near the main gate. The kin will try to stop you. If they don't succeed, we will speak again.
I'll let the others know that you've got a way in.
Well, maybe I have a way in. She said something about a breach. I think I have to find it first.
Georgette, how useful. Azithrabar.
Can I turn that part of Streamlabs off? Because the chat, it's a little restrictive. It's like modding commentary that's not offensive at all. And I don't know if I can turn that part of the chat bot off. It's probably something I need to do offline, but I'm going to go look at this right now. Like, I have no problem. Chat box. No, it's not the chat box. Sorry, that's not the right thing. Is that going to be... Yeah, CloudBot. CloudBot is on. Can I turn off the... Aha! Word protection. I think I can just turn that off. Okay, so it should no longer moderate people when they say things like dumbass. Here, let me, can I do it myself? What did you post? Is it badass? We're gonna see if it says anything about my message here in a second. David Attenborough. Quick, someone curse in chat.
And so, the little mortal, once more into the breach. I believe the Ayleid King wants you to find a hidden key. Hurry. I think your friends have already made it into the sealed hall.
Why isn't this break in the wall guarded?
How amusing. The little mortal suspects a trap. You are wise to fear the duplicity of Dremora, but I assure you that you are safe enough. Illusions hide this area from the kin. Just a little trick I recently picked up.
Why are you helping us?
Technically, I am helping you, not them. But this constant desire to know the why of things grows tiresome. I don't want to confuse you. Just know that I have a debt to settle. As long as helping you advances my goal, I will continue to do so.
Fair enough. Oh, she didn't.
And so,
Yeah.
death most technically. Death most likely.
Okay. So she has her own motives. Man, there's chests everywhere. I'm gonna happily take those.
Jack must like you, Tamid. In life, he never did anything like this for me.
He likes it when I loot chests full of goodies, man.
Unshackle your mind, Tamid.
Pork does a body good. All right. Fighters Guild Captain Caldwell. Here we go.
I knew you'd be able to deactivate the wards. The Fighters Guild
Pork
troops have already
tenderloin
begun
sounds
our
delish.
two-pronged attack. The fighters will draw the attention of the Dremora while you go to the upper city. For the mages to utilize their guild hall's portal, you need to get it working. Find the 4 portal stones and activate them.
Copy that. Oh, hiccups. Why? Oh, you just reminded me I forgot to take the steaks out. I'll be right back. God, the pipes in our house are making a horrible racket this morning every time we flush the toilet. I don't know what's up with that. I'm not doing a steak. Chris is cooking chicken, and she's actually making a salsa right now. She's boiling tomatoes. So I did not know that she was on, because she got up and is doing coffee and stuff, and I was like, well, I'll cook breakfast this morning, so I was going to take some steaks out. And she's like, no, I'm cooking chicken. So, all right, fair enough. Food is food. Gonna go out and find the road.
Azura, give us strength.
The fuck is that thing? Somebody's pet, I guess. Dum dee 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 dum. he unlocked an ability.
Wander on, little spirit. May you guide us to riches again soon.
Alright, we got one. Where the hell is the portal stone that I need to collect? Ah, there it is. Yeah, banging pipes is just a ghost haunting your toilet.
Imagine the fine attire you might make with that.
One. Two. One portal stone. What? Two portal stones. Three portal stones. Four portal stones.
You did it again, my fearless friend. Well done! With the Dremora caught between my powerful mages and King Dinar's relentless fighters, they won't know which way to turn.
Next step?
The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild will complete the conquest of the Citadel. But we need someone to storm the Pyramid Stronghold and deal with the leader of this installation.
That's me,
Vulcanaz
baby.
Ceres. Your common vernacular aside, that is indeed the critical task. Vulcanaz Ceres has a key to the labyrinth. Your curiosity knows no bounds.
We're good. Find the pyramid entrance. Welcome to the Riva Citadel.
Tons of Xarxes. What is that thing?
That's what she said.
Make it go away. Make it go away.
No, but she didn't say that. Don't lie. I kind of want to go get this portal, this stone, before I do that. Oh, I don't think I can, actually. Nope, we are blocked.
So, you're the one that saved the Queen, eh? You don't look that special.
Only those of Daedric blood may enter the pyramid, little mortal.
So open the way.
I told you that you'd need my help. A Daedric ritual locks this door, and only a willing offering of kin blood will open it. I am your key to Vulcanaz Ceres. You are my key to vengeance. That I cannot do,
help
little
me.
mortal. If the Vulcanaz is banished by my hand, I will lose honor and standing. If you kill him, however, I remain true to my word. And Ceres abides in the darkness with my lost clan until Cold Harbor allows him to return.
Open the door. Bomb, bomb. Go kill all the bad guys in the labyrinth.
Bones! What is that thing?
I don't know what that thing is. That's big. Titan Janix. Check back next week for more weekly endeavors. Okay. Bitch, get back here.
My lost clan awaits Ceres in the darkness. Even though the blade that banished him was not in my hand, his end was my doing. You have been a most useful weapon, little mortal. Take the labyrinth key, with my thanks.
Where is the labyrinth key? Oh, I'm full. My inventory is full, but it did technically allow me to take it. Alright. I gotta go, like, decon. I think I gotta go back to town and decon before I go to the next step. But I do have some waypoints to get me here, so...
I hope you brought the key. We're ready to make the final push. How odd that the Dremora aided us against her kin in Molag Bal. She must have had a powerful thirst for vengeance. Anyway, it appears as if we are once again in your debt.
Not yet. I gotta get rid of some stuff from my inventory because he's about to give me a whole bunch of stuff. Is there like a way to look at junk in your inventory? Like all these glyphs. Like, oh my god, hang on. There's recipes. I can get rid of recipes. It's a die stamp. Oh! Yes, please. So now instead of being that purple color, I can have that be that color. Very cool. Destroy. Yeah, I don't care about a treasure map.
I hope you brought... How odd that the Dremora aided... Our forces have gathered and are ready to move. Well done! Then we still have a chance. We sent in a small force to cause a distraction. They probably won't survive, but they should keep the enemy busy while we get the rest of our troops inside. We need to make sure their sacrifice isn't in vain.
What do you want me to do?
We want you to get in there and open the labyrinth before we send in the entire force and reveal our number.
Okay, so hold that thought because I got some goodies. Yeah. Oh, I'm starting to look like a proper ice mage now. I even have blue robes. Fuck yeah. What am I currently wearing? Bloodthorn breeches, 760. I actually think the ones I'm wearing are better. Alright. Okay. Do, 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 do. I don't know why that song is
The
in my head.
Mages Guild stands ready to do our part for this. Molag Bal is using tactics similar to what we faced in the chasm. He set up a portal to move his troops.
Yeah, that's what I've been told,
As
Decom,
you
and
head in to
that's
open
kind of the
labyrinth,
plan.
We need you to close that
The
portal.
rough plan at the moment is that when I hit level 50, I'm going to subclass over to the Warden and get the Frost line and find a nice Frost staff to start focusing fire. I've got 2 respec scrolls as well, which I may end up using.
King Dinar insists that the initial strike be fast and precise.
Okay.
The Fighters Guild is ready. We're prepared to follow you into the very heart of Molag Bal's lair. Of course, we've already sent in a small force to distract. You need to be able to move fast, fight alongside you, and luck to you as well.
All right.
You need someone to accompany you into the Dark Lord's lair. We promised. You helped save.
So I get an option of who comes with me here?
You ever get the feeling you were meant to do something important? I've dreamed of this moment. About time you...
I do not know this cad well, but stories of his name leave a foul taste on my tongue. Please, speak not to him again while I am present.
You're fair enough. I'm gonna take the fighter guy, because maybe we need a fighter.
You ever get the feeling you were meant to... I've dreamed of this moment. I was hoping you'd say that. Whatever.
Alright. I really need to do some inventory management before I go any further. There's a portal right beyond this frickin' gate, but I can't get to it yet. As soon as I can, I'm gonna go back to town and decon, because my inventory is full.
Have you selected a companion to accompany you?
Yes.
Very well. Come with me and I'll explain the exact details of your mission. I've seen more than my fair share of years. Many more. But in all that time,
My grandniece is
I've
awake
never
too. I need to go say
contemplated
good morning
something
to
as
her.
foolhardy as this. We're about to face a Daedric prince for the fate of our world, and I couldn't be more proud of all of you. Our forces are gathered, and the time has come to strike fast and strike hard. Time is not on our side, so we must make every moment count. Troops are already inside.
It's easy to get distracted by other things, Belnoth, for sure.
Causing a distraction so that you can deal with Molag Bal's ability to call reinforcements. Darian the Brave joins you on your first assault. Allow his courage to be your beacon in the darkness. Close the reinforcement portal. That is your first priority. Gabrielle and her forces will join you then for the push to the labyrinth. Once the labyrinth is opened, you must make your way through Molag Bal's personal sanctum and find the portal to the planar vortex. That is your ultimate objective. If we are to end the plane meld, we must disrupt the planar vortex and cease its destructive storm. Take your brave companion and venture forth. Close the reinforcement portal so that our forces can wage war on the Daedric Prince. Then open the labyrinth and lead us to the planar vortex. Our destiny is in your hands.
All right.
Joe,
That
Jet,
portal up
you
there is
are
our final
stronger
destination?
every moment.
Doesn't seem too far. There is an entire army of Daedra between here and there, but it's not too far at all.
Okay. Endless Wayshrine discovered. So now we're going to go portal back. Where is the Wayshrine? Because it like acted like it was here, but I don't actually see anything to click on. But yeah, we need to go back. Endless Stair. Alright, back to town because I need to... And I couldn't find all the things I needed here the other day, so we're gonna just go back to Tamriel. Because I know where everything is here. I'm going back to my hometown. And I'll be back! Once I can unlock the Prophet Staff for my visuals, I will be extremely happy with the look of this particular outfit. I do like the fact that I found some blue dye, because this gets me in the right direction of being an ice mage. I may end up finding a better outfit at some point, but I really like this outfit so far. Here. Research first. Oh, I gotta go say good morning to my grandniece before I forget. All right, I have said good morning to her. I am going to, tomorrow morning after the morning stream, I'm actually going to go out and help Chris. We're going to go together and take her back and drop her off with her parents tomorrow. Usually Chris goes by herself, but I'm going to go with tomorrow because I haven't gone out there. I think it's been about 2 months since I've gone out and said hi to everybody, so go out and say hi to my mom-in-law and everybody else. What is that? Somebody's pet, I'm assuming. Man, we had a lot of gear to decon this time, which is awesome. Oh, I got a couple of levels out of that. I almost got to level 15. That's hilarious. I got really, really close. Do I have enough to improve something, maybe? No, because I need drow waxes or whatever those are called. Surely I can create something that'll get me. Let's try it. There we go. Ding 15. Very cool.